Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here.
Meeting my icon, Catherine Isabel.
Another week, another episode.
Wait, what did you say?
Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you my weekly review of Legacies on the CW, which is episode 5 of season 1 called Malivore. So yeah, sticking to my review of Legacies, it's been nice to actually get some more comments from you guys lately about this show. I know my channel isn't very big at all, but I always appreciate any comment you give. It's always good to discuss more of the show that I don't necessarily cover in the review, or just talk about our general love or, thoughts on things, even when it's lukewarm or something, which the show still kind of is to me. I mean, I'm still liking it, I'm enjoying it, but it's not over the moon yet, although it's only 5 episodes in. I talked about it a lot in my last review. Of course, it was off last week, but I really enjoyed Danielle Rose Russell as Hope. Honestly, I do. Matt Davis Alaric, obviously, but besides that, the rest of them are still kind of bland for me. I especially don't really care for Landon. I mean, he's fine. He has some decent exchanges with Hope and stuff like that. There's okay chemistry, I guess. But I still don't. I still think Hope deserves like a higher caliber type of character than Landon. I don't know. Landon feels like a side character that's all of a sudden like a main character to me. I don't know if it's the guy's acting or what. I'll have to see the mystery of his parents or whatever, his mom. Maybe that'll up him. I don't know. But I'm trying to look at it from another perspective as well. Maybe, yeah, Landon isn't Hope's epic love, but maybe Hope is his, Maybe she's sort of like the Damon or Stefan in this scenario, and, Landon's just sort of like the regular guy, the more sort of neutral type of character, I don't know, and maybe we're seeing it from Hope because she's the more interesting character, and it's from her perspective, It'd be like if the Vampire Diaries started from Damon's perspective or something, So I guess I'm trying to think of it that way now. And this week's episode I thought was fine. I liked it. The whole election thing going on with Lark announcing the Honor Council, sort of like group leaders for the vampires, werewolves, witches. And of course, Hope wins for the hybrids, or tribrids, excuse me, because she runs unopposed. So that part was alright. Some of the stuff with Lizzie and everything I didn't really care for either. The hookup with her and Raphael at the end felt a bit out of left field. I mean, I get that he had some anger towards Josie, for voting Landon out. But at the same time, I never felt like he was that interested in Lizzie, but apparently he is. I was a bit interested in Penelope in this episode, though. With her actually trying to, in her way, maybe defend Josie or, make Lizzie hurt. I don't know. She's very confusing. Again, she's very kind of Catherine Light, I guess. Light Catherine Light. Again, not saying she's on the level of Miss Petrova. But, she's a potentially dynamic character to have on the show, depending on what they do with her. She could be a straight-up villain, but I'd rather have her not be. So we'll see what they do. I also like the guidance counselor, or the psychologist, or whatever they have in the school. I think there's some potential there. And then the creature of this episode, I forget the name of her species. At first I thought they were just going for like a poison ivy plant woman type thing, and she kind of was. But I actually like some of her dialogue with Alaric, sensing you know, how much pain he's been through and what he's lost. I thought that was a good scene. And trying to reunite her with her past love, apparently, you know, because they're all like these fabled legends he has forgotten, even though he's a vampire. I was a bit confused by that, but, you know, it's fine. I was probably just somewhere. And then, you know, the stuff with Hope and Landon, you know, with the whole true or false orb type thing they had was fine as well. And then there's scene at the end where they kiss, you know, with the bus coming and everything. A little cheesy, but I don't know. It's probably one of their best scenes so far if you're gonna pick one. I don't know. We know Landon's gonna be around, and we see that his mother in the picture has that necklace that's supposed to point to this darkness that the woman was telling Alaric and Dorian about. So, you know, we'll see where it goes. Maybe Landon's mother will make for a compelling antagonist or something. I don't know. But overall, not a bad episode. I'm giving it about an 8.4 out of 10. And yeah, so I do gotta go work in a little bit, so sorry if I am rushing this video, but again, comment below and I can talk about it more for sure. And I do enjoy still continuing to cover this show, even if it's just kind of owing it to you know, the originals and everything. I do really like Hope personally, and I think she'll just get even better given time. But yeah, so follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.